The Metro Chicago Sports Network presents high school hockey as Loyola Gold takes on the Fenwick Friars. And we are underway. Glad to have you with us.
Turn up the music.
Friars in their black uniforms. Loyola in white with maroon trim, gold helmets. Put in deep, back behind the Friars net over to the far side. And out come the Friars, long shot. And left there. Near side. Now back behind the goal line, over to the far, out to center ice. Picked up there. On the near side, pass ahead. And that was intended for Griffin Burns. Didn't quite find connections. In the corner. Out to center ice and put back in deep. Over here to the near side. And they're coming along a little bit in the corner. Now they still battle for it. Trickles out into the slot, and out come the Friars the other way. A bump at the red line. And the Ramblers pick up the puck, bring it back into the zone. Take the shot, the save. And back out to center ice. Put back in deep, and that's icing. We are just underway on this one. No score. On the near side, Krupp out to the point. Rubinson took the shot, cleared, and all the way down the other way, and that's icing. And again out to Rubinson. He'll put it to the corner. Wrapped around to the far side, back out to the point, held in the zone. Over here to the near side. Three Ramblers along the near side boards. Boy, you don't want to see that. That's not good positioning. Back behind the goal line. To the far side. Cleared out ahead. And a bump. Puck left there. Picked up into the zone. The shot. And we lose the puck and gain a face-off as it trickled out. Held in the zone by Alex Davis. Davis gets it again and tries to put it to the corner. Back behind the goal line. Over to the far side. And then the Ramblers on the standing breakout out to center ice. Flipped all the way deep again. Bounced over the goalie's stick near side. And out the other way comes Fenwick. Metro Chicago Sports Network. Hockey coverage. Our hockey season underway. We've got lots of sports going on right now. We've got hockey and we've got football going on. There's a shot, and that went a little wide over here to the near side. Now looking for a place to go with it. Up top. Bounced free off the boards. Now coming a little bit. Flip back to the blue line. Back out. And sent all the way deep, and that is icing. On the far side, back behind the goal line. Cleared out to the high slot, but only by a deflection got it to center ice. Loyola regroups, back the other way. Spread it out, looking for a place to go. Tried to drop it, and instead the Fenwick player was there. Now back deep, back behind the goal, over to the far side. Off the boards, out to center ice. Coming back the other way, the shot, the save, and grabbed and held on. 12-17 to play here in the first period. 5 minutes gone. Back the other way into the zone. On the off, backhand. And tried to center it. And too many sticky wickets in the way. Rubinson keeps it in the zone. To the far side. Now cleared out the center ice. Back into the Rambler end. Picked up and sent deep, and I got a strange number for Fenwick. I got a penalty for tripping coming up, and that's on Matt Fleming of Fenwick. Right up the slot, little backhand attempt, didn't quite work. That was by Krupp. Back up top, Callahan. He gets the shot into the slot and cleared out and out of the rink, and we'll move it out to center ice. Davis backhanded it into the Rambler end, and Loyola will regroup here. They've got the man advantage. We've got another penalty coming up. Drop pass. They're looking for a shot right into the slot. With the delay minor, and now the penalty. And Alexander Davis, now minor for tripping. So 2 penalties on the board. 2-man advantage. Over to the far side. Back over here to the near. Back to the far. Back up top. Ranging in. Take the shot, a goal! On the power play. And the Ramblers lead 1-0. Over on the near side at the defense. Loyola still has a power play. Over here to the near side, ranging in again, takes a shot, save. Ricochet, shot, goal! 2 power play goals. And right away, the Ramblers lead 2-0. Again, the Loyola center won the draw. Over here on the near side, into the zone. Cleared out ahead, out to center ice. And now the penalty box cleared. Back behind the goal line, over here to the near side. Into the zone, the shot, the save. And we got a little scrum, and we're going to have a penalty here. And Rubinson. And he might even have a 2 and 10 out of this. Coincidentals and I think, an extra penalty on Rubinson, who initially started that off. It looked almost like it might have been a head contact was the initial penalty, but that's not what he called. So Loyola shorthanded. Over here to the near side. Wrapped around to the far, out to center ice. And put back to the corner. Right into the slot. And cleared. Bouncing around. We got another penalty coming up. This one on Callahan. And Loyola now with the 2 players in the box. Gonna be one of those games, I guess. Up top. Back to the wing. Back up top. And right in front, shot save. There's a dribble to the side of the net. The shot ran into the sticky wickets out front. Up top. Ben Cohn over to the far side. And now the shot wide. And Cohn will keep it in the zone. Range over to the point. Sort of. And to the left wing. Back behind the goal. Tried to bring it out front. The shot, and again, sticky wickets in the way. Over on the far side. From the point. The shot to save. Rebound. And again, the Ramblers jamming up that crease area. And cleared to center ice. Back behind the goal line. And a bump going around a little bit. Down the man goes. Loyola has it. Out to the point. Aiden Eggert got that shot away. Now ricochets and bounces around a little bit after being touched by Ryan Hill. Back the other way come the Friars. They put it in the corner. Fenwick and Loyola on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. On the far side. Spread it out. Split the defense. In takes the shot. The save. Didn't really control it. Lots of times players almost get, well, another penalty here. And Vince Chiarelli. But lots of times players, they split that defense, and it's almost a shock that they do it and can't seem to control it as they go up that slot after they've managed to split the defense. Jake Skarzinski over here on the near side gave it ahead to Danny O'Grady into the zone. Up to the point. Over here to the near point. Here's the shot. And just boomed wide. Wide left. Up top. Back to the wing. Over here to the near side. Put in deep. And again back up top. Wing. High slot. The shot to save. The rebound. Nope. Couldn't shovel it home. Up top again. Here's the shot. Too many sticky wickets in the way. Grabbed and held on. And after the whistle, a little happy talk, happy talk. 5:29 left to play in the period. And couldn't keep it in the zone. Out to center ice. Eggert over to the far side. Now giving a head Krupp. Krupp into the zone. Krupp looking for someplace to go with it. He tried to find Zaffoni, and he couldn't track it down until it was out of the zone. And in the meantime, plays continued on. There's a long shot. Save. And I thought that was a penalty. I thought I saw this arm race. I guess it was a stanchion in the corner. Here's a long shot. Yeah, the save. Back behind the goal line. They push it along. Over here on the near side. Sent to the fire, but the Friars are in the middle of a line change. Davis with Krupp, the forechecker, and then he peeled off. Friars into the zone. Joey Dragoni got the shot away, and that was directed to the corner. And then a penalty here on the Ramblers. I always love they give me a roster, and then they change the numbers on the roster, and I have no idea who people are then. Up top, and out to center ice. Flyers with the player advantage. There's the shot, the save. Bounced in the air behind the goal. Knocked down and now put out to the point. Held in the zone. Back to the right wing. Behind the goal line. Back up top. Held in again at the point. Shot right into traffic as soon as it got there. And the Ramblers strong arm at the center ice. Flyers will regroup. They tried to regroup to the near side. Trying to find Thatcher Kribber. And up. There's a shot that boomed wide. Near side. Again out the center ice. And all the way down. Van Cohn picks it up. Put to the far side. Back up top. And flip back deep. Whoa! Well, you don't want to do that when you're penalty killing. Out to center ice, and the Friars. Single forechecker, it's John Burns. Near side. Now put over to the far. Back to the near. Looking for a place to go with this thing, and boy, you know, why set up so much behind the goal? Anything behind the goal, you gotta find somebody. In today's day and age, everybody's ready for it. At least your defenseman should be. Loyola with the line change. And Fenwick also going to make something of a line change. You got to be careful when the puck's over there like that. You're making a line change. You can really get a bench minor off of that. If the guy as he's leaving accidentally touches that puck, it can be too many men on the ice. Suchi had it briefly now into the zone. They're looking for the backhand right up the slot. And it dribbled over to the far corner. Cleared ahead. And held in the zone. They battled for it there. Cleared out to center ice. Back into the zone. And going to play a little game of catch between the blue lines here, apparently. Knocked away. And the long shot, the save. As we wind down the period here. And a whistle for the icing. Up top. And sent to the far side. Outlet pass ahead. And backed himself in offside. On the near side boards. Moving it along. To the far side. And out to center ice. As the horn sounds into the first period. At the end of the first period of play, it's 2-0 Loyola Gold over Fenwick. And we'll be back with more here on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Visit the Metro Chicago Sports Network website. Check out the homepage. Has a list of all the games that we've put on the internet. All the games we cover. So check us out. Metro Chicago Sports Network. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And it's 2-0 Loyola Gold over Fenwick as we start the second period of this one. They draw over here to the near side into the zone. And another one of my phantom numbers here, shot in a safe. Jake Scholl gets the shot from the left wing, right off the faceoff. He's got the puck again, back behind the goal, over to the far side. And a whistle, the net dislodged. Back behind the goal line, right into the slot, put to the near side. And out comes Mac Sennett. Off the body. And dribbles back to the goal, grabbed and held on. To the side of the net, shot, and a goal! On the back door. Something of a slow motion action to that one, but unprotected, and it is 3-0. Over to the far side. And they scrum it along inside the Fenwick defensive end. Standing breakout, cleared, and out to center ice. Flip back into the zone. On the near side. Now take it to the far. Bouncing puck. And still had trouble, a little trouble with it. Back into the zone, back out. Loose puck. Ryan Hill had it briefly. And back into the Rambler end. And all the way down. And that's icing. Callahan put it to the far side. Cleared out ahead. Boy, I hate the standing breakout. That placed that man over on the wing, looking for the back door. Nope. Had two opportunities at it, couldn't get it. We got a penalty coming up. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. And a minor for hooking. And a minor for roughing. Both on Callahan. So, double minor. And Ramblers will have to skate shorthanded here for 4 minutes. Out ahead with the pass. Now brought into the zone. And that was offside. And a shot and a save, and then push the man down to get out of the way. Over to the far side. Well, that was a little whoopsie. Both guys backing up, didn't see each other, and got each other. Back into the zone. Back behind the goal, over here to the near side, out to the point. Held in the zone, little backhand by Matt Fleming. Put it deep into the corner. And all the way out of the zone by Loyola. The Friars regroup. Missed the standing breakout. Tried to feed it ahead, all the way ahead. Now back deep into the zone. Near side. Now the Fenwick squad picks it up. Bring it ahead. Spread it out. Flip into the zone. Back behind the goal. They bump each other. The puck stayed there. More intent in getting the man than controlling the puck. Not a very bright move. Set all the way deep. As Loyola continues to penalty kill. To the far side. Back over to the near. Into the zone by Sennett of the Friars. And now I really have connections with Fenwick. Fenwick out in Oak Park. But with the assistant athletic director, former basketball player, and the new head coach there. Former head coach up here on the North Shore. Out to the point. And the shot, the deflection didn't quite work. And cleared. Out ahead. Deflected into the zone. Sent to the far side. And cleared the light to the ice. Picked up by the Friars over here to the near side off the board. They battle for it there. Now into the zone. Bouncing puck around a little bit. And clear that back out to center ice. Back to the defense. Stole it away. Davis has it at the blue line. Into the zone. Seligman, the trailer. He tried for the puck. Couldn't get it. Crop bumped off the puck, and we've got a penalty. And that's a 2 and 10 for head contact on Davis. So after 5 seconds, the Ramblers will have the man advantage. Now head contact is a 2 and 10. Hayes Williams got the shot away. Williams has it again. Turnaround shot, that's high and wide. Try for the wraparound, didn't quite work. And a loose puck grabbed and held on. As the Rambler in tight tried to... Got pushed out of the way. Up top. And cleared. Dylan Robinson put it over here to the near side. Hayes Williams. Williams. Gave it back to Robinson. Out ahead. Now back at the blue line. Picked up by the Ramblers. The big blaster. That's wide. To the far side. Back up top. Into the zone. There's a shot they saved. Back out high. To the wing. Back door. Nope. Left wing. Again up top. Back to the wing. Looking for the back door was Scholl. And the player sliding up the backside. Up the right wing. Up top. There's a shot right on. And the Red Seas parted. Very easy for the goalie to see it coming in. Skarzinski puts it deep. Now the Ramblers put it in the corner. Had a little trouble, got caught in the skates. He bounced it around and moved it around a little bit there. Bouncing to the corner. And a whistle. And we have a penalty for cross-checking on the Ramblers. Griffin Burns might have for cross-checking. Shot a save. And the net dislodged by the Ramblers, and that moved the face-off out to center ice. Off the glass. Now back behind the goal line. Wrapped around to the near side. And off the skate. Didn't really control it. John Burns had a little trouble with that. Cleared back to the Fenwick defense. They'll bring it up the ice. Into the zone. Here's the shot, the save. Up top again. Out to the near side. And that one boomed wide. And cleared the center ice. Sent back deep by Zaffoni. Flyers, near side. And now Zaffoni will pick it up. That's Zaffoni put it over to the far side, and the Ramblers tried to clear it, didn't do so. There's a shot, ran into traffic, and now cleared. You're watching hockey on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Into the zone. The shot, the save, grabbed and held on. Now they draw it out to the high slot. All the way through over here to the near side. Back behind the goal line. To the side of the net and grabbed and held on. And again a little getting to know you. Getting to know all about you. Change of goalies. Early in the season. I want to give both of them an opportunity to shine here a little bit. Callahan. Near side. Boersma got it to center ice, and Danny O'Grady put it deep. Over on that far side. Back behind the goal line. And wrapped around to the near side, out to the point, beyond the point. Krupp chased it down. O'Grady picked it up. And some miscommunications. Players being in the wrong position. That's how that happens, is that too many people are doing too many, are in too tight on each other, even on your own players. And so you end up bumping into each other. Tried to sweep around to the defenseman and couldn't do it. In the corner. And puck bounces over to the far corner. Center, right up front. Shot, save, rebound. No, in too tight. And it, goalie had it in his glove anyway. And again, the net dislodged. 4:59 left to play here in the second period. Right off the face-off. Tried for the shot. And the sticky wickets, the legs in the way. Back behind the goal line. They scrum it along a little bit. Off the glass, off the boards, and sent deep. And that's going to be icing against the Fenwick Friars. And finally kind of dribbled over to that far corner. bunch of people touched it. Nobody really did very much with it, even though they touched it all the way down. And that is not going to be icing. Picked up by the Ramblers. They'll send it over to the far side. And on the give and go off the skate, back into the zone, looking for the back side give and go pass back the other way. And timing was way off on that. He shot from the slot, ran into a stick and was deflected wide. Near side out, center ice. Back deep into the zone. Back behind the goal line, over to on that far side. Right through the slot. Put over here to the near side. And out to center ice. Back into the zone come the Ramblers. Shallow angle shot all the way through, over to the far side. Now they strung it along a little bit. Second period action. Out come the Fenwick Friars into the zone. Michael Powers put it in the zone. On the near side. And then along the boards over to the far. Off the boards. Nope. Broken up. And delay offside. We have a penalty coming up too. And the penalty for tripping on Kribber. I think that's what he called it. Looked like it was a 2 and 10. Yeah, 2 and 10. Face off outside. So I'm not sure exactly why the 2 and 10. I didn't see the signal. Head contact maybe? It's one of the new ones. On the near side boards, up to the point. Back to the left wing. The shot, the save, the rebound, loose. And still free, and now the net dislodged, and the face-off coming up to the right of the goalie. Well, the goalie's left, but all right. His shot boomed wide. And cleared. And all the way down. Turned out to be a long shot on goal. Taken by the Ramblers. John Burns out. Led ahead. Scholl back in. The shot and the save. Winding down the second period here. On that far side. Now the shot, just all the way through. Over here to the near side, back behind the goal, back to the wing. Back up top. Skarzinski over to the far side, back to Skarzinski at the high slot. The big shot, boom. Wide, ran into traffic out front, never really got to the goalie. Range it in from the left wing. And couldn't get it through to the goalie. Tried to lift it and lifted it right into one of the Fenwick defenders. Now the Ramblers into the zone. Skarzinski at the point. Scholl back to Skarzinski over to the far side. Now right up the slot. The big shot boomed wide. Less than a minute to go here in the period. And cleared to center ice. Over to the far side. Back up top. Penalty is over. And just I think the 10-minute misconduct is in there. That was a misconduct penalty on Davis. Alex Davis. And I think that's 5 on him now. No, 4. Over here on the near side, Burns. He had it briefly. Friars take it away. A little stick handle move. And Backhanded into the zone as the horn sounds in the second period. And the second period of play, it's 3-0 Loyola Gold over Fenwick, and we'll be back with more. You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Use of any tobacco products on school grounds is illegal under Illinois law. That includes the outdoor venues, like football stadiums, baseball, it doesn't matter. Anywhere. Message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Sportsmanship is a learned behavior. Teach it. Practice it. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And we're set for the third period in this one. Eggert over on the near side and kept in the zone by the Friars. And put back in deep to lay offside. Ramblers will track it down over on that far corner. And off the leg and back behind the goal. We've had a bunch of misconducts in this one. Actually, we've had about 3 or 4 of them for head contact mostly. Cleared out the center ice. Deflected into the zone. Turned out to be a long shot on goal. Along the near side boards. Picked up Scholl. His shot ran into a leg. I think that was Scholl. And a bunch of line changes going on. And a penalty to John Buck. I've been calling him Burns. It's John Buck. On the near side, Cone, the defenseman, tried to go end to end. Didn't quite make it. Into the zone. Bumped off out to the point, over to the far point. The big shot to goal. And the Fenwick Friars on the board on the power play goal. At 15-20. And the Ramblers put it in deep. Near side. Scholl tried to get a piece of it and just kept on skating. Went by it. Back behind the goal line. Centered up. Nobody there for the Ramblers. Over here to the near side and knocked down. Flipped back in deep. To the far side. Tried to find Hayes Williams, but he was in too deep. He did deflect it, but right through the goalie crease and now cleared all the way down. Is that going to be icing? No, they washed it off. Didn't get across the goal line. To the far side. And spread out. Here come the Ramblers, 3-on-2, and instead they do a dump and chase. And a couple of bumps. Along the near side, Ramblers control inside the Fenwick end. Tried to center all the way through to the far side. Picked up again and cleared into the zone again. Right up the slot. Couldn't control the puck. To center ice. Now spread out. Out ahead. Bumping around a little bit. Over here to the near side. Jim Hess, and he shot it wide. And Hess comes up with it again in that corner. And cleared out the center ice, and the chase on. Cleared out the center ice, and the Friars put it into the zone. Back behind the goal line. Sent over to the far side. He's strumming along a little bit. Up top. Little backhand shot, grabbed and couldn't grab it and hold on. Let the pops free and out to center ice. Whoa! And we got on sportsmanlike penalty. I think the Rambler player wanted a trip, and he didn't get it, and he said something to the ref. As they went down the ice. Buck had it briefly and then flipped into the zone by one of the other Ramblers. Come the Friars. They spread it out. Looking for a place to go with it. And indecision on what to do. Up high. And now to the corner. Back behind the goal line. And cleared. Yeah, hockey season, football season. Basketball's only a month and a half away. Lots going on. Just on our end of it. We're just talking about our end. Of course, we got all the fall state tournaments. All the fall sports. There's a shot that boomed wide over to the far side. Ramblers kind of back on their heels a little bit here on this power play by Fenwick, but they clear it to center ice. Now back into the zone, looking and just kind of backhanded it back behind the goal. Ramblers pick it up, wrap it around to the near side, and initially tried to shoot it out, instead skates it out. Kropp takes the shot to save the rebound, and in too tight. The puck was free there, but in too tight, unable to lift it. And did have an open right side of the net. Back behind the goal line. Out come the Ramblers. Yeah, it looked like that might have been offside. They let it go. Callahan got it into the slot, and now the Friars cleared out of harm's way. Back into the Rambler end of things. And held in briefly. Now picked up into the zone. O'Grady. He got the initial shot. Now O'Grady centers it again right in front. Grabbed and held on, and some more. Happy talk, 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 happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. And they'll move it outside of the zone on the face-off. Could have been the man in the crease, actually, the reason for that. Out to the point, the shot boomed wide. Again up top. And the shot, they save on the blast from the point. 2-on-2 into the zone. The shot, the save. In the corner. Now picked up by the Ramblers. They bring it the other way. And Scholl stopped at the blue line. They had to wait for the onside then. And the Friars, in the meantime, control. And strong arm to the far boards. And Ramblers were in the middle of the line change. A little backhand shot and grabbed and held on. (3-1) Loyola leading Fenwick. Had a little trouble at that face-off, so did it again. Here's Rubinson. He put it in deep to the far side. And they'll scum it along the boards there. And finally trickles away and all the way down. Centered. Stolen away up top. Tried to backhand it into the zone, and we got a penalty coming up on the Ramblers. 2 and 10 for a check from behind. Matt Zaphonic. Yet another 2 and 10 here. Well, we've seen a lot of those today. Over here to the near side, cleared out the center ice. Bouncing around a little bit. Now out to center ice. So again, the Ramblers shorthanded here. But the important thing in the score element, Loyola leads 3-1. Got around the man and was on the back end, didn't know where to go with it. Up top to the high slot, they shot the save actually, deflected and to the near corner, now right into the slot, try again, shot save. Didn't lift it. Rambler got in the way of it a little bit too. Defenseman into the zone, to the corner, centered it. Ramblers get it out of harm's way and then nearly skated it back into that slot. Cleared and the big boomer to the far side. Up top again. And a whistle and another penalty. And a 2-minute minor, that's his 5th. You count misconducts as 2. So I think he is actually supposed to be done for the game. Or they used to count it that way. I don't know. Maybe they don't anymore. Here's a shot to save. Trying to center up top, bouncing puck over here to the near point. A shot deflected out by a skate out of harm's way over to the far side. Up top. Turn around to try and keep it in the zone. That was Krupp that did that over here to the near point. And the shot right into the Fenwick player will pick it up and clear it. As Fenwick gets penalty killing. Skarsinski out ahead on the long outlet. Cherry pick pass intended for O'Grady and misconnections. Lasucci put it in deep. Along the boards. Up top, Rubinson. To the far side. Back to Rubinson at the high slot. Put it to the left wing. And I think it was Blasucci. They actually cleared the zone with it. Back behind the goal line, over here to the near side. We'll put it back behind the goal line. To the far. And back over here, Blasucci. And a little backhand shot, grabbed and held on, and the whistle stops play. 4:28 to play here in the period. And a lengthy one today. Had a lot of penalties. Back behind the goal line. A lot of whistles. Lots of times this happens early in the year when you get new players that sort of, and of course there are new rules this year too, but new players, and they kind of have to learn what a ref is going to call and what they're not going to call. And, of course, timing issues and frustration stuff early in the year kind of play a part in that, too. Over here to the near side. Put deep, back behind the goal line. Sent to the far side. Out ahead. Spread it out, flip into the zone. There's a shallow angle shot. They say goal, but no. The players thought they had it. Goalie said no. And the ref said no, which is the most important of all. Referees are like your mother. They're always right. When they're wrong, they're right. Clear out to center ice. Out ahead on the pass and overlet it. And that'll be icing against Fenwick. Here's the shot, the save. Axel Leifendahl got that one away. Now a little spinorama by Scholl. He took the backhand. And the puck free. And now finally grabbed and held on. And yet another face-off. Up top. Down the man goes. The shot all the way through. Over here to the near side. Put in deep. And cleared to center ice. Picked up there. Flipped again back deep. And all the way into the Rambler end. As we wind this one down, third period. All the way through to the near side. Picked up and cleared ahead. Back behind the goal. Line. And cleared to center ice. That's where the Ramblers have it, over here to the near side. Loose puck. Callahan, little dipsy-doodle move, but lost the puck. Sent in deep the other way. As down to a minute and change left to play here in the period. And another penalty. Eggert the penalty right at 1 minute left to play here in the period. Wrapped around to the near side. Cleared out to center ice. There was some question whether Eggert actually pulled that helmet off. If he did, it's a major penalty. Empty net. So two-man advantage for the Friars. Shot saved. Over here to the near side. And cleared and back. And a shot in an empty netter by Axel Leifendahl. And it is 4-1. And now a penalty for cross-checking. And sent deep. And that'll do it for the game. So the final score, the Loyola Ramblers 4, and the Fenwick Friars 1. Join us for our next sports action here on the network. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Again, the final score, Loyola Gold 4 and Fenwick 1. And for all of us here at the network, we say as always, so long, everybody.